Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Afiqah Syazwani binti Jemaidi and I have matric number of B0517102215. My title will be Deforestation in Malaysia. Goal 15 aims for life on land. This goal aims to protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation, and last but not least, halt biodiversity loss. Deforestation is defined as the permanent removal of the forest or a multiple number of trees from a land to be converted for non-forest use. Between the years 2000 until 2012, Malaysia had the world's highest percentage forest loss. To this day, Malaysia's forests are constantly being changed into industrial oil palm plantations due to decades of unsustainable logging. The main causes and effects of deforestation will be discussed in this part. Urbanization is the process through which cities grow and higher percentages of the population comes to live in the city. Additionally, factor linking urban growth to deforestation is that cities are often expanding into areas of farmland and natural habitat, including forests. Cities worldwide are growing by 1.4 million new inhabitants every week. Urban land area is expanding, on average, twice as fast as urban populations. The area covered by urban zones is projected to expand by more than 740,000 square miles between 2000 and 2030. Road and highway construction in the forest opens up large areas to deforestation. In Johor, the Lebuh Raya Senai Desaru highway resulted in the destruction of huge areas of forests by loggers and land speculators. Next, logging roads give access to poachers who hunt endangered wildlife or meat to sold to city dwellers. Roads can also cause habitat fragmentation by breaking up tracts of forest into smaller areas. Habitat fragmentation can lead to forest die-off by altering forest conditions like humidity levels, wind, temperature, and exposure to invasive species and fire. Trees have been cut for human use for thousands of years, but the industrial boom of the 19th century increased the demand for timber and also introduced technologies that made clearing land a much faster and easier process. Though it is difficult to pinpoint an exact number of how many trees are cut down each year, the estimate is between 3.5 and 7 billion. Agricultural expansion accounts for nearly 30% of this estimate, including growing crops for livestock and clearing land for grazing. Palm oil has contributed to an estimated 5% of tropical deforestation in tropical areas, including Malaysia and Indonesia. When looking at global deforestation, palm oil contributes to 2.3% of global deforestation, according to the European Commission. A part of this expansion has taken place on land that was previously used for growing other crops like coffee or rubber. Effects on deforestation are, firstly, release of greenhouse gas emission. Forests are the biggest storage for carbon, but deforestation is one of the worst sources of carbon dioxide emissions alongside fossil fuel burning, which causes 15% emissions of worldwide greenhouse gas. Oil palm plantations don't trap as much carbon as the original forest. It will take many years for oil palm plantations to store as much carbon as forests do. Secondly, increased soil erosion. Soil erosion happens due to the reduction of protection of the soil from tree litter. It is a big issue as the removal of trees can wash the soil away in a matter of hours. It is hard to recover from major soil erosion because soil takes 1,000 years to form. Next, air pollution. Malaysian forest fires burn thousands of hectares across the country, especially on the Borneo Island. Forest fires create haze which causes severe air pollution and serious health problems. It will rise the temperature and decrease the humidity. Biocarbon engineering is used to solve the deforestation. An area is selected from satellite imagery. Fixed-wing drone maps the area. On-board sensor determine ground topography, existing biodiversity and obstruction. Then, the optimized planting pattern generated to avoid obstruction. The drone will follow the path. It will carrying 300 seed pods, covers 1 hectare in 18 minutes. Biodegradable seed pod designed to enhance germination success. Post-planting monitoring of restored ecosystem. When an area is covered, another area will be covered and deforestation will be solved. For non-engineering solution, we can recycle paper products. Another is buy recycled paper products, or we can buy less oil palm products. We can support businesses that committed to reducing deforestation, and last but not least, use less paper products. The conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity are vital to social and economic development as well to humanity's survival. However, there is evidence of an ongoing decline in biodiversity along with a loss in forest area that threatens human prosperity, with poor rural populations, including indigenous and local communities, particularly affected. Biodiversity and forests contribute to poverty reduction, for example by underpinning food security and human health, providing clean air and water, absorbing carbon dioxide emissions, and providing a basis for environmental development. We have to stop deforestation for further generation and cleaner air environment. Thank you for watching.